Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are finally back for some more Carole and Tuesday, this being episode 13. Of course, we had the week off last week. Before that, though, we saw Carole and Tuesday actually were given the exception from the judges to join alongside Angela and make their debut. So that was awesome because I love their performance of the Loneliest Girl. Uh, kind of heard more of it in full, I would say, because we have heard parts of it before, but we really got more into the track in the previous episode. Also, really loved Angela's performance. I said I honestly liked Angela's performance more than Carole and Tuesday's, but they were both great, right, in their own regard. So I'm really happy that both of them are going through, and we're gonna see what we have going forward with the second half of Carole and Tuesday. So let's get into this 13th episode, everyone, and see what we got. Here we go. Should have. I think there's a new OP too, so I'm ready for that. I want to hear that. And they're sticking to the same style for the OP. I love the drawings, man. They're so cute. How they're moving around. That's cool. That's cool. Like they're each playing a different thing. I like this part, the chorus, a lot. I like it. I don't like it as much as the first one, but this one, especially the chorus for it, is really good. Oh yeah, still a long way to go. Especially when you're getting into the bigger leagues, as they put it. Alan. Is this supposed to be Ellen? The Ellen, yeah, this has to be the knockoff of the Ellen show. So they're gonna have like these big things on TV, interviews. Yep. look at Carole, get Tuesday. Oh my god. They'll get used to this though. They'll get better on like TV and all that, or maybe it won't be for them. But I feel like they will get better. I agree. I agree. She's cute. That's what they're trying to go at, because Angela sees them as a rival, but Carole and Tuesday don't really see it like that. Up next, an interview with Rolling Stone. See, they're all over the place. And you're gonna have a lot of that too. Just random people taking pictures of you all the time, and Tao's playing with Rubik's cubes. Buy this record's off with 20 mil as a signing bonus. And that's the judge. That's the judge lady. Oh, they're gonna let them hear it. They're like, what? Maybe we weren't expecting this. Breathe again. Is there a music video too? Or is she actually gonna perform it right here? Okay. I don't really like the. You hear like I don't know if it's the kind of effect that that's on her voice. Oh, this is a little different than what we've heard from Angela. In a way, I like it though. I like it, but the effect, or like the voice you're hearing like double. If you guys are listening, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like, I think you can maybe hear it better if you have headphones on, but it's not like, it might be auto-tuned or something. Over 2 million followers. And Angela was already pretty big before it, but now she's like even blowing up. Back at the washers. Carole. Or did he notice that Carole's not from here as well? Come on. See, you're gonna get people like this. Yo, I wouldn't sleep on the old timer. He's probably gonna beat your. Yeah. He's gonna put you in check. Ooh. Yo, she helped him out, he helps them out. Get out of here, you wussies. Yeah, it seemed like he already knew them from his reaction. I didn't know if it was from that though, if it was from maybe like he could tell that maybe Carole was like an immigrant as well. They should know how to defend themselves though, legit. Like, they'll probably have bodyguards, they're gonna have people around them, but like, you just never know. Yeah. Look how Gus is looking. Yeah. They are more of a rivalry than even Angela and Carole and Tuesday. You know what they have. Oh. Right, they're like, we did not approve of this. Like, come on, Gus, chill out. It'll be boring if there's no one to compete against. So Angela recognizes them. Yeah, she's not just writing them off as like a nobody. Like she actually sees them as competition. Carole and Tuesday don't really see her like that though, but Angela does, like I was saying before. Money or freedom, but then you lose that creative freedom. I'd give up more money to have the freedom because you're still gonna make a good amount of money. Both sound great. It's hard to find both a lot though, or like it's like actually I would even say it's hard. It's very unlikely to get both. The moment you get famous, your family grows. That's how people come out of the woodwork and say they know you and you're related and they act like or they're your friends. All bullshit. I'm not a fan of big like labels and all that. I'd rather be independent. Gus isn't gonna. This is why I like we have Gus here. Gus isn't gonna let them get suckered into this or just right. It's good they have Gus here. That's how it is. It does sound really good, but then when you get into it, it's like, wow, I can't even make the stuff I want to make. I have these people over me controlling me like puppets, and we don't want that for Carole and Tuesday. Don't you? I mean, some do. So some don't, I guess. Deportation of illegal immigrants on Mars. Are you Trump? Are you the Trump of this series? Is that what they're going for with this? And that means Carole. Because Carole is an immigrant, not from Mars. She's from Earth. So they're hitting at some strong, like, controversial stuff here in Carole Tuesday, man. Wow, ton of people here. So she has like a lot of support. The votes their way. This picture you took there, this guy knows what's up. He's woke. He's woke. He rejected it. And they could actually end up making their own like independent label or something like that. Like, right, you gotta have producers, you gotta have. Gus is like, let's go, let's. He knows someone apparently. Yeah, they're definitely not in the. These kids don't mean no harm or anything. Don't mean any harm, but they're definitely not in a good area. I love how like Carole and Tuesday, they're like super popular right now and they're just walking around like in the ghetto. Like you usually don't see that with artists. Oh, they're just gonna play right here in the middle of a. Oh. I'm feeling this one, man. I'm feeling this one already. You hear the people cheering too, all the kids are coming, everyone's swarming around them. Ah, dude, I love this song, man. The first time they play it and sing it is right here too. Did not expect that. That was great for how quick it was. I need to hear more of it. We probably will hear more of it later on at some point, maybe. What's that? An axe? Don't tell me this is the guy. Don't tell me this is the guy. That's him. The legendary producer, Toby. What's wrong with him, though? Are you sure he's, like, okay? What? Oh, we got a new ED, too. So I want to hear this, but... What? Can he still produce music? This is not songs you would normally hear. Like, I'm just not used to it. Now, I know it's Carole and Tuesday, but you never hear songs like this in anime OPs or EDs. Yeah, these visuals are beautiful, especially, like... This is Angela. It's, like, Angela-centric, too. And this is Angela's voice. Like, for her songs, yeah. Not really like a song to like or anything like that, like bob your head to or anything, but that was a nice chill song, I gotta say, from Angela for the new ED. So this episode of Carole and Tuesday, man, Carole and Tuesday obviously blowing up. We see with Angela as well because she was already pretty popular, but now she's even blowing up more and more and more. She has the record deal, she has just everything going on for her pretty much. But like we've been talking about with Angela, like. Is she, she still doesn't really have that creative control, kind of. And Carole and Tuesday still have it. And I feel like it's definitely better for them to stick to that independent route. Maybe they even start their own label, right? They could do that and keep that creative control, with their singing, and maybe sign other people. I don't know if they're going to go into that in the future or not, but That was definitely something I like, and definitely happy that Gus was there to to kind of like guide them through that, right? Because Gus has been in the industry, he knows what it's like, and it was nice to for him to actually go through the contract and read it, and he knows the ropes and how it works and all of that. Like, yeah, everything may sound good, but then once you sign the contract and get into it, you're trapped if you don't like it. So it was good that he rejected. I feel like I would have rejected it too, like I said. So yeah, the song we heard from Angela in here, that new track from her debut single, I liked it. I liked it. I gotta say, I didn't really like. I don't know if it was autotune or what, but I was like hearing her voice like double, and there was some kind of like that wasn't the problem. That wouldn't be a problem hearing her voice double, but there's some kind of like effect or something. I would say it's auto tune or something on her voice that I wasn't really a fan of. But besides that, I like the song. Also, the song we heard, Army of Two, with Carole and Tuesday. I need to hear more of that because that was freaking awesome. And I think at some point we will hear more of it. So they're gonna stick to the independent route for now, which I like. We got this producer guy apparently, Toby, who I mean, apparently he's been missing for years and whatnot. Obviously, he's off the deep end right now. He's running around with an axe and swinging it and yelling and whatnot. So we're gonna see what's up with him. But apparently, it's one of Gus's connections. So I don't know. We'll see how that works. Also, another point that they're hitting on in this episode is the whole thing with Valerie and her running for president, and how she wants to get rid of illegal immigrants and all of that, who I'm assuming are from Earth, which is like Carole. So that's definitely going to be a big plot point going forward as well. They wouldn't have just showed that for no reason in this episode. So they're kind of getting into some controversial stuff as well, and you also kind of get an insight on like how I wouldn't say rigged. I wouldn't say it's like rigged, but you can see just from that. I think his name was Jerry. That guy's reaction, how he was saying like tracking the people's emotions and all of that, and he's like, okay, maybe we got to come up with something new. So it's not even that they generally are serious about these things and want to do these things. They're just doing whatever they can to get votes and to get the seat. So they're getting into some kind of controversial stuff with Carole and Tuesday, and it's a tough thing, right? Because I was saying, okay, Valerie, are you like the Trump of this series or what? And like the illegal immigrants thing, like you shouldn't be here illegally, right? You shouldn't. But there's cases where someone like Carole like lost her parents, everything. Like there's cases like that where people end up here and it's not really of their own choice or of their own. So like how do you deal with that? You know, because really you shouldn't be here illegally, but there's cases where there should be exceptions, but then there's going to be people who would be like, okay, well that's not fair to me. How can these people stay and I can't? So it really brings up a lot of questions in a lot of thoughts, with that whole illegal immigrants thing. But really, what it comes down to, a lot of them are trying to just say what the people want to hear, right? And they'll do whatever they can or say whatever they can, even if they don't mean it, to get the votes and to whether it's a spot as a politician or like in the House or the Senate or the president or just whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? They'll do whatever, and that's kind of sad that it is like that. That I feel like there are genuine politicians out there who actually mean what they say, but most of them probably not. Probably not. So I like that they're getting into that kind of stuff though here in Carole and Tuesday for sure. So good episode all around though. They hit on a lot of things in this episode, and Carole and Tuesday are getting a taste of what it is to be more popular and kind of have the limelight on them with the Allen Show and Rolling Stone and all the other stuff. They're gonna get better with it, but maybe it's not for them. And I like that they're gonna stick to the independent route right now. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode of Carole and Tuesday. If you guys did enjoy the video, the reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.